SAUUSD. The buy confirmation is yet to be finalized, and on technical you can see that this descending trend line has been respected, and shortly after that we have another break of structure, which is also here holding price from further downslide, and most likely it on 4 hours we're using 4 hours confirmation, and on that 4 hours confirmation it will be based on a close of candle reaction. So we'll see what it does from there, and then the next the market is reacting to the structure, and you can see what it's doing. So these are the key critical points to note. But at the same time, we must also acknowledge that there is a breakout from a descending trend line. There is a breakout already at this level. There's a breakout from a descending trend line. So that buy at that level looks like it's going with a Friday market reaction, matching from London into New York session. Could be that reaction. Could be that reaction. Could be that reaction. And we have a reaction at this level in 3 hours. And that's it. So the market is gone on 3 hours time frame. PYTH is gone. 196. That's the reaction you're looking for. So you can see that beautiful 3 hours reaction. Break and retest. And finally dip itself into the structure. And we hope that market reacts. But I think on technical that 4 hours will have a very strong floor outside that, and that floor in 4 hours will is looking like 187, 188. But it's still within the zone, something around here. There's a consolidation, a 4 hours consolidation on that 187 to 187. It's a consolidation. After that, we had a breakout. So if price comes back to retest that 4 hours, that will be nice. That would be nice. So that would be 50% retracement of that rally. So I think price might come to this level at this 50% retracement of this rally, 187, and react. And if you look at it again from the top layer, you'll find out that you also have another breakout structure on 4 hours. Beautiful breakout structure, very beautiful. You can see price state here, supply, another supply. The breakout structure followed by a retest. Respect of structure and breakout structure and subsequent retest to broken demand floor. Retest one, retest two. And you have seen that first retest on Tuesday, and price came back to the Friday to retest that structure as a former broken demand floor to become a current supply roof. So the confirmation now will be on two level, on two perspective. You want to see the structure broken. That's going to be another litmus test. But it feels good to see that we were able to spot at a level here at 196, and we have seen a beautiful reaction at that level. A nice pushback from that level. Very nice pushback. Nice pushback in price. So what we want to see is there is also a possibility of a technical 3,187 on a demand floor. In fact, this is the most preferred demand floor here. That is the most preferred demand floor. 3,187 is the most preferred. You can already see the structure. We have here as a supply roof, break of supply roof, retest. Break of a demand floor, price broke back the supply roof. So it's technically on demand. On technical, it's on demand. So for we to see further upswing, we need to see demonstration of liquidity by 4 hours close. We want to see the structure broken. A break away from this structure will ultimately set this price high. And if that happens, we are not left alone in this. We have another structure in this area. Very nice looking structure. Very nice. On 4 hours. You can see series of demand, break of structure, break of supply, demand. So the price returns here. I'd like to see reaction at this level. I'd like to see a reaction at this level. This is a top layer sell. Look at the structure. You can see the structure. It's a top layer sell. So if it comes there, that will really be a good time. This is London section. London section is a heavy gold market, and they could sometimes bring in some volatility, which sometimes translates into New York session and to see the day round off. So I think the market might be poised for buy today after see what the structure of the market is doing, and we have taken a structure on it, and it looks like we want to see a breakout from this structure. So if it returns and breaks this structure, this is a buy confirmation. Please, you need to be patient. Allow the structure to be broken. If this structure is broken, so that we can face a buy character. This is a buy character. It's a buy character. We want price to return to that level, so we'll face buy character. But at the moment, the market has dipped itself. But if it breaks below this structure, then the buy analysis has been defeated. Then you look for an opportunity to sell on retest. So if he breaks that structure, if he breaks this structure, this one, then we will now sell, and we'll ignore this. We'll likely ignore it, but or we'll wait and see what price does here. Then if he comes here, then he wants to retest this floor. He wants to retest this floor. Then maybe he can pick up from there again and move up. And if that happens on 4 hours, this is a nice floor. It's a nice floor. Another demand floor on 4 hours. So these are all critical trade ideas, and they are all for educational purpose. So they are all for educational purpose. They are all meant for educational purpose. That was a nice rally. Nice rally. That was a nice one. Let's see. Let's clone this structure and see what we get on 3 hours. That was a nice buy there. So you see that price action at that level. So this analysis is correct. Very, very correct. 100% correct. You can see what has happened there on that level. Price approach. So let's see if we'll have a breakout from this structure. If we have a breakout from here, then that becomes a buy confirmation, so that we can move it to a direction of momentum. Let's see 3 hours on this rally and see if we have any reason to make any correction. And